All right, here we are. Good morning. Hi, Wanderer. Hi, Valerie. Oops. Good morning, everybody. Hmm. Happy new moon. I'm excited for some new moon card pulls. New moon in Aquarius today. Um, what did I not press? I think so. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, how are you guys today? How's your energy? Because we had quite a shift this week, and I'm curious how that is affecting you, or if you felt it for yourself as well. Good morning, Becky. Hi, Caress. I want to say for me, it really kicked in Wednesday morning, I want to say. Good morning, Christine. Hi, Kelly. Pretty high vibe. So let's do a quick energy check. 1 through 10. 1 obviously is roadkill, and 10 is like, wow. How are you feeling with your energy? Hey, hey, Janelle. Janelle says it kicked in for me about 10:30 yesterday morning. Good morning, Cindy. Kelly says the energy is thick today, but that's with 2 C's. So we like that kind of thick, right? That's like big booty thick. Oh, well, we're all over the numbers today. We're everywhere today. Okay, full spectrum. I would say my energy is higher than it's been in a long time. I think I'm skating around between an 8 and a 9 today. Will Edwin reach out to me very soon? You know, when I hear the name Edwin, all I can think of is Edwin McCain. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Christine. Good morning, Gina. Ooh, I'm like already shuffling, like really into it today. So maybe like less exposition and more cards, huh? Did I have anything to tell you before I do that though? I do. Hold on. I have something to tell you. So I don't think I'm in any danger of ever doing spoiler alerting with this because I'm probably like 15 years behind you guys. But I started watching Harry Potter finally. So, moment of silence, shock and awe. But I'm really into them. So I've seen 1 through 4, and this weekend I'm planning on at least seeing 5 and 6. But I'm curious if you watched them, which one is your favorite? Because so far, I think 3 is my favorite. I'm having the best time. Wow. Just wow. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. I'm having the best time. All of my workshop friends are like cannot with me right now. I love the first one too. I enjoyed the first one too. Good morning. Hi, Jean. Thanks, Caress. Hi, Claudia. Claudia, which Harry Potter movie is your favorite? Everyone keeps telling me that they get a little dark. I really enjoyed as a character Dobby because, like, talk about best intentions and just putting a foot in it, right? Um, what else have I been enjoying? The Hippogriff. I love the Hippogriff. The Hippogriff. The Hippogriff was my favorite so far. I'm really laughing about Hermione because we say things at the same time. Like in the one I was watching yesterday, Harry was supposed to, battle the dragon for the golden egg, and I'm just like sitting there like, you have a fucking wand, and I'm like, use your wand, Harry, and Hermione said it at the same time, and I'm like, girl, right? Like, what do we have this wand for? Unbelievable. So anyway, that's what I'm into. So our choices this morning are obviously going to be Harry Potter themed. So I like Sirius Black. Gary Oldman is like a favorite of mine though. You know what I mean? Hi, Jen. And before I forget, business stuff. If you would like to leave me a donation for Coffee and Magic, links for that are in my TikTok bio and my Instagram bio. Thank you for helping me keep the Wi-Fi on. And if you are interested in joining the next round of Normalized Magic Workshop, I will be sending out an email with actual enrollment next week. We will kick that off at the end of the month. Did you see him in The Scarlet Letter and also Immortal Beloved? Because he plays Beethoven, you know? All right, so 3 Harry Potter things. I'm a Harry Potter noob, but I think I got this. We're going to go with 3 random things that don't relate to each other. So Moaning Myrtle is going to be our first choice. Hermione is our second choice. And Buckbeak is our third choice. Okay? So Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, or Buckbeak. Which one are you feeling this morning? Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, or Buckbeak, who is the hippogriff. Wish she had a better name. Jen, good morning. Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, or Buckbeak. Those are your 3 choices this morning. If you've never seen any Harry Potter things, like that would be me last week, it doesn't matter. Just pick whichever one you feel drawn to, and that'll be your choice. Moaning Myrtle cracks me up. In this last movie I saw where she was like trying to get a peek of Harry's junk in the whirlpool. What are you doing, Myrtle? Like, oh my God. And he was so nervous about it. I'm like, she's a ghost. Like, what's your problem? Teenage boys are the absolute worst, though. I have one and I'm ready to give him to somebody else. The 10-year-old's like still kind of sweet. And I'm like, oh, borrow time, my friend, borrow time. So, Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, or Buckbeak are your choices this morning. And happy new moon in Aquarius. Let's get weird, right? Cool. So, when you're ready, tell me. This is Moaning Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle. Instagram and YouTube, are you guys ready? It's Moaning Myrtle. I have it here. Your choices again are Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, or Buckbeak. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just pick whichever one like you're feeling. But Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, Buckbeak, drop it in the comments. This is your Moaning Myrtle. You need to tell me you're ready. because that's our process. I know. What are they doing? It's almost like they might be doing something other than paying complete attention to me. Good morning. There we go. Thank you, Jen. YouTube. Okay. We're just going. We're just going. Okay. Here it is. This is your Moaning Myrtle. Again, Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, Buckbeak. Partnership, the cow, and the fire fairy. Wow. 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 What an interesting shift of energy this is for you, my Moaning Myrtle friends. This is a very not Moaning Myrtle vibe. So that's kind of funny. So we have the cow, partnership, and fire fairy. All right. Let's start with the cow because this is the one we have the most challenges with, and it is key to the vibes going on for this Moaning Myrtle situation. The cow is all about being able to also receive. You're already very good at giving. Got it down pat. Thank you, patriarchy. You're really good at giving, 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 giving. But also, here's the thing giving is tricky because giving requires an intention in order for it to be received. Ugh, how do I say this? Giving requires an intention in order for it to be received in a nutritious way. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me try it again. So, for example, if you are giving to somebody because you feel like if you don't, you're going to go to hell, or you feel like you'll look like a good person if you do it, or you feel, beholden in some way to do it, that's not a very delicious energy for that other person to receive, and vice versa, for you to receive that energy. We really have to pay attention to that now. It doesn't do anymore to just do. Intention is everything. It always has been, but now more than ever. If you don't have good energy in something, do everyone a favor and like back out a little bit and don't be spreading that out there. Like when you do things that are not in alignment with you, you are not receiving a martyr metal anymore. What you're doing is you're creating more dissonant energy and we don't need it. So, much better that you don't do the thing if your heart isn't in it or your intentions are kind of fucked up. Okay? So the cow is a little spicy this morning, right? She's like, it's not no, no. No, 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 no. Also, there isn't as much virtue to be found when you're giving and you have nothing to give. So there's that. Now, on the other side of this, receiving, right? How do you receive? If you ask for something, will you then allow yourself to actually receive it? Or will you say, like, oh, I don't deserve it, or give it to somebody else, or like whatever it is you say, just to like be that way? Get your cow in order because shit's happening. Fire Fairy and partnership are here. Whoa, big plans all of a sudden happening. You're off to the races and you didn't even know you signed up for the race. It's like, oh, all of a sudden I'm on a horse and we're galloping. Okay, okay. So yeah, get with it, right? Get with it because we have been in this holding pattern, dress rehearsal space for years now, right? And it's finally time to go. So like, off we go, off we go. Let's do it. That's what this is saying. Partnership also. It may mean you are partnering with a literal other human, which may sound so wild to you because people be people in and like, ugh, right? Anyone else? Like, ugh, with people. But it's not all people. It's only like the muggles. You know what I mean? So you do. So anyway, find you a partnership with somebody who is matching your energy and who enjoys you when you're not masking. Okay. Some people who you don't need to become a certain type of person to be able to interact with. That's what we're going for. With like my group of friends now, like bless, I love you all so much. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get with me, right? Like, who knows? But I feel very comfortable with whichever version of myself shows up with my friends, that it'll be good. We'll be fine. I don't feel like I need to pick one, right? We'll just roll the dice and see who we are today. That's the vibe we need. That's the vibe we need. So that is your moaning myrtle. Okay. Jen, I'm curious, did you pick moaning myrtle? That felt like a very, very Jen vibe for today. Hi, Amanda. All right. Are you ready? The next one is Hermione. Our choices today are Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, and Buckbeak. Harry Potter, because I am now watching it like 2 decades after everybody else, but it's fine. Old things made new. So, I don't know what I was gonna say. Whatever. Yeah, yeah, Amanda. Get ready for 2 hours in a car with me talking about that. And Bram Stoker's Dracula, Chris, is my favorite of all time. It's my favorite to read and it's my favorite to watch. So, yeah. Yeah, Amanda and I are going to a concert tonight and it's going to be amazing. Okay, this is your Hermione. I know you preemptively said you're ready, but are you really ready? Are you really ready? I know we're going to have so much fun. We're even going to sleep over. It's like a whole thing. Okay. Um Okay. So this is your Hermione. Again, your choices are Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, and Buckbeak. This is Hermione. Buckbeak is after. If you missed anything, you can always rewatch. As soon as I sign off, it'll be available on my Instagram and on my YouTube. If you would like to leave me a donation for my services today, you can find that link on my Instagram bio and on my TikTok bio. Right? I feel like I'm doing so great at that. And thank you to everybody who has been donating. Appreciate it so much. All right, here's your Hermione. Eagle, the Grail Knight, the Queen. Look at the vibes today. I'm like, what the hell with these vibes today? Okay, so Grail Knight, the Queen, and the Eagle. It's another adventure, just a different vibe kind of adventure. It's still an adventure, like, you know what I mean? Okay, so, oof, all right. Let's talk first about the Queen, because this is a little bit of a counterintuitive energy for you. So pay attention. While you're feeling this push of fresh new energy, right? That's like go, 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 do, do, do. For you, this is a feminine response, right? That doesn't mean stereotypical patriarchal womanly vibes response. That isn't ever what I mean. Ever. What I mean is this is a soft and receiving approach, much like the cow. This is you just softening and opening to receive what's already on its way to you. Okay. So even if it's like right in front of you, don't grab it. Just like let it merge with you. You know what I mean? Just be like, yes, come to me, everything I want. Wow, amazing, right? It's like that. It's not clutchy or anything. It's like, look at her. You see how she's sitting like that? I'm going to pass it around to each screen, so don't worry. See how she's sitting? See her vibes? Look at her vibes. She doesn't come to you. You come to her. You see what I mean? That's right. She doesn't come to anybody. You know where to find the queen. Sit on the throne. Okay? So then, we got chills on that one. We have the Grail Knight and the Eagle. Now, the Grail Knight is going to tap into Pisces energy. Okay. And just like I said on Wednesday night, guess what? I'm not going to bash Pisces energy. Everyone can learn and evolve, and I am proof of that. So today I'm going to speak to you about Pisces energy as though it wasn't like the bane of my existence sometimes, right? Because here's the thing, Pisces energy is all of the other energies of the zodiac, like vroom, in one. 12th house vibes, Neptune vibes. It's the dream space. The issue with Pisces energy really is our society, because our society does not allow Pisces energy to be itself, right? It's like, oh, no, no, no. Dreaming and imagination is for children. We have to be serious and structured and be good little machines, right? And so Pisces energy never gets any oxygen, or it's always told that it's just like a dream or you're fanciful, your feet are never on the ground. So Pisces has had, a bit of a chip on its shoulder, right? It's very Moaning Myrtle vibes. Like, what that is that Cancer? Well, that's Pisces too. So anyway, oh, I said I wasn't gonna do that. Got me. Okay, but anyway, so Grail Knight is here to invite you to tap into Piscean energy in its most evolved state, which is the place where all creation happens, right? You don't do anything, you don't make anything new without your imagination. Excuse me. Oh my God. I mean, satisfying, but holy hell. Um, it's inviting you to dream and to take those dreams seriously. That's where you do the work. That's why everyone has told you your whole life that's not where you do the work, because it's just trying to keep you off that track where the power lies with you. So tap into your own imagination. Whatever you can dream up, right? And hey, guess what? All your spirit guides are like, yeah, bitch, let's do this. It is go time. You have so much support for your delusions right now. We are living in the Delulu year, and that means anything you can dream, go for it. What are the only stipulations of that? Well, let's talk about it. Hi, don't be an asshole, right? What's your intention? What's your intention? You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to build. You're allowed to dream. You're allowed to connect, all those things, right? Just make sure that your energy is aligned, right? And that you're not being a jerk. That's literally all you have to do. Ah! So, anyhow, Hermione friends, this is like the opposite of Hermione energy, by the way. Recap: soften and sit on your throne and allow everyone to come to you. Hey, why don't you let this pretty lady with the harp serenade you and like, make the vibes, right? Why don't you put the boys behind here, just bringing you some glasses of wine, right? Live your life. Listen, I'm telling you, anything, anything can happen. Literally anything. It's time. Okay. So that is your Hermione. The last one is going to be Buckbeak. Ugh, Buckbeak needs a better name. Like, all I want is a Buckbeak. Like, just the best. Just the best. All right. Ooh, love to hear that, Jackie. Love to hear it. All right. Shuffling for Buckbeak. Oh, I forgot I had this here. I should be drinking this. Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. Thank you to my body. I'm really trying to just be more hydrated. A hydrated witch. Although, did you guys see that like a news article that popped up? I think it was like a Penn Live article, so sorry about that. But it was about like this craze with Stanley cups and how doctors are concerned that people are like basically like overhydrating themselves because of the 40-ounce containers and drinking several of them. And I'm just like, I read that and they're like, doctors recommend, no more than 4 to 6 cups a day. And I was like, excuse me. Oh, and then the other thing was, and only just drink when you're thirsty. And I was like, are you guys serious right now? Because you have literally given me a complex about how I should be drinking my fucking body weight in like half my body weight in water. So I always feel like I'm not doing enough. And now you're telling me that you're worried that we're gonna overhydrate. Like, pick a lane. So what is it? So now, if I drink 40 ounces of water a day, I'm just going to say, good job to me and move on. And then the rest of my liquid can come from coffee, wine, and vodka. You know what I mean? Unreal. All right, this is going to be your buck beak. Janelle says doctors also said smoking would calm your nerves. Yeah, people just like say anything they want and they're like, here you go. And we're like, oh, must be real. It's like, psych, not real at all, but made you look and now you bought a bunch of products. Like, what? It's just wild. Just wild. You know what I have been enjoying? An edible. I haven't had one this morning yet, but I've really been enjoying those. So, what about you? Okay. Um, tell me when you're ready. Okay. So, this is your um buckbeak. And you watched me shuffle because I was talking about all kinds of nonsense and then I pulled the cards out while I was shuffling. So here we go. It's the Grail Knight again. It's the Queen again. And the change up is the Merlin. What the heck, right? Oof. Y'all are really in a vibe today. And I have to just say, if you're not feeling the vibe today, just wait. It'll change. That's the cool thing about vibes. So, like, if you catch one you like, enjoy it. And if you catch one you don't, just know it's going to move soon. It's easy peasy. It's easy for me to tell you that when I'm on a good vibe, but I tell you that when I'm not too. I'm just saying, like, between you and me, it's time, like, for this energy to, like, seriously take a shift because I have had literally enough. Like, it's been years of, like, not winning. You know what I mean? Like, there's been some wins, obviously. Like, I'm living here now. But generally speaking, with the energy, it's like, just can you just stop for a second? Like, can I get more than 24 hours where I don't feel like a pile of goo? And I feel like that's finally shifted. And I feel like I'm owed that, honestly. I'm like, yes, vibe shift this because it's been ridiculous. So anyway, it's between the two of us. Grail Knight, the Queen, and the Merlin. So again, this is the same vibe as the other one. I'll just repeat it. Sit on your throne and let it come to you. You know what you can also do? When it comes to you, you can say no, back up and leave. Go right back where you came from. Mama doesn't want it. That's also your prerogative. That's what this queen wants. This queen really wants you to know that actually. So let's make sure we really emphasize that. Just because somebody approaches you and is wanting you, that doesn't mean you want them. Did you know that? Well, now you do. So just remember that because I think you're gonna get a few of your townspeople approaching the throne and saying, "Well, I would really like, to dance with you, or like drink from your cup, or like, wow, wow, you want to do this with me?" And you can look at them and say, "Your vibe is sticky, like a toddler's hands, and I don't want anything to do with it. I don't have babies anymore. No more babies." Okay. All right. Then you've got the Grail Knight. Also, same message, same message. This one is slightly different, so we'll add to it because it's in conjunction with the Merlin energy, which is a masculine magic. Okay. So real interesting vibe. So we've got this feminine on the throne. Okay. And then we've got the masculine in the magic. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you. You sit and you receive and let your magic do the doing. Okay. That means remembering how to set it and forget it. That means remembering how to stay in alignment with yourself. That means even when you're feeling kind of shitty, you still remember that you have a hook in exactly what you want and you are still on your way there. It doesn't all have to be, beautiful and perfect and peaceful and exactly how it should be. I mean, it's never going to be, but you should know that you're going to be getting what you want. I'm saying that to you. So you need to know that because you're the one who's making it happen, not anybody else. So the delulu is necessary. The delusion is believing beyond the constructs that men have created for us. Our boxes are lame. They're like the cheapest cubicle that could have been purchased. They don't even have like fabric really. It's just that like really like rough stuff like on this, you know what I mean? No sound insulation, just the worst cubicles with the worst overhead lighting. And they're like, "But you can decorate it however you want." No thanks, Sheila, right? So breaking out of that is what you need to do. And you don't need to construct another box unless you want to, and you can. That's actually not bad either. There's no such thing as that. But it's time for you to be the mastermind of your experience. Okay. So that is your buckbeak. I really picked some tongue twisters this morning. Moaning Myrtle, Hermione, Buckbeak. Thanks for hanging with me. I'm just not that well versed yet in like the Harry Potter world. So I just don't have enough reference, but don't worry, we're gonna get there. And I'm gonna be so annoying about it. And it's gonna be great. So anyway, happy new moon in Aquarius. Congratulations on your new vibes. And again, like I said, if you don't like the vibes right now, just don't worry about it. They'll change. But if you are enjoying them, double down. Go ahead. This is the weekend to do it. Double the fuck down. It's all here. It's go time. We're doing it. It's going to be great. Really great vibes. Again, if you are interested in joining the next 12-week session of the Normalized Magic workshop, which is like, it's kind of like Coffee and Magic, right? But more better, like that. Um, you will be getting an email if you're on my email list next week to sign up for that. If you want to learn about it, just send me a DM on Instagram or send me an email and we can chat about it. And if you want to send me a donation, you can find the link for that in my IG or my TikTok bio. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who's been donating. I love you. Happy new moon in Aquarius. Congratulations on these card pulls because, it's your vibes that really do this. And like, nary a frog or goblin to be seen today. So high fives to us all. I love you. And I will see you Monday at 9 a.m. Okay? Bye bye.